At this point, I'm just beginning to wonder if maybe Biden is intentionally trying to lose the election, because his actions are going directly against what it is that he would need to win. Both Trump and Biden, both of the approval of them are like at the bottom. Like it's not even like one of them is on top and one of them is on the bottom. They're both on the bottom. Democrats don't even like him anymore. And Republicans don't even like Trump. They're both of their existence, or their popularity is completely artificially inflated. I mean, Biden's basically lost the youth vote completely. And sometimes I wonder, I don't want to be that guy, but it almost seems perfectly set up to be a conspiracy theory that as Biden started cracking down on the university protests and then just having the army, the police, well, very little distinction anymore. The police come in, beat the living hell out of protesters, aim guns at their heads, and doing everything to completely tank his approval rating. All of a sudden, Trump appears in Time magazine with an article completely laying out exactly how much of a totalitarian he would be. Like literally as Biden is at his absolute worst, Trump comes out and says something that would make people go farther away from him than they normally would be. Like this almost feels perfectly timed, as like it almost feels like a conspiracy theory, to be perfectly honest. It's absolutely amazing. But this decision to basically criminally outlaw criticism of Israel by law, literally trying to pass into law, it being illegal to criticize Israel, is so astoundingly authoritarian, anti-democratic, anti-free speech. The fact that there would be anyone, anywhere, who could not see that this is authoritarian would have to be self-deluded. In exactly what universe? Think about it. They're literally trying to write a law that says you can't criticize the state or a state. For real. Like that, I believe that actually is the definition of totalitarian. And the Democrats and Republicans are just lining up to do it because it's Israel. Do you know what this means? This means you know what? I mean everybody who still supports the Democrats at this point. Anybody who still thinks positively of Biden at this point. You just gave every neo-Nazi everything they could ever want to continue to complain till the end of time. Every bit of their garbage conspiracy about Jews running the world, you just handed it to them. What is it they like to say? If you want to see who's really running things, look at who it is you're not allowed to criticize. You just did it. You literally just did it. You just took their idiotic conspiracy theory and codified it into law by doing that. Congratulations. That's how goddamn stupid you actually are. You are enabling neo-Nazis at this point. And speaking of enabling neo-Nazis, you notice how they're always unmasking the people who are opposing genocide in Israel? And everybody's like, yeah, good. Right-wingers doing this stupid clapping thing that people do on Twitter. It's so fucking obnoxious. And then you turn around and you notice how, wow, those right-wingers that were protesting in favor of racism and a lot of other things, nobody unmasked them on camera. Weird, huh? This is really, really weird. Or how when right-wingers complain, oh, leftists never get
get the police coming in after them and stopping them and stuff like that.
Really? Because they're kind of getting the shit beat out of them right now by the police and having automatic weapons aimed at them and putting snipers on top of buildings that are aiming guns at them.
Well, they're not aiming sniper rifles at them. They're just using the scopes.
Which is why the scope is still attached to a rifle, right? I mean, I don't know what you know about guns. I mean, I don't really know all that much. I'm not a gun expert, but I know that you can take the scope off of the gun and then just spot. Or you could use some kind of binoculars. Like you can just go to Walmart and get them for like $30. So, I mean, to even believe that at this point is pretty goddamn naive, or you're just straight up a dishonest piece of shit. And this line here by Biden, dissent must never lead to disorder. Oh, I'm sorry. Was disorder bothering you? Because it's not bothering you in Israel when a genocide is being carried out, an ethnic fucking cleansing. It didn't seem to bother you then. Nope, Israel, please don't do that. Oh, I'm not even sure that you're even doing that, but if you are, please stop and please investigate yourself to figure out if you're even doing it. Wow. A ruckus on campus is disorder, but ethnically cleansing a country isn't. Think about that. That's what Genocide Joe really thinks. That's what he really believes. That's how he actually views this. And that's how every single person who's going out there right now defending Israel in this feels about this right now. That they're more annoyed that people are protesting genocide than the fact that genocide is even happening. And the fact that you've got a ton of right-wingers lining up to basically support Biden on this, even though they're not actually saying that they are. They're just cheering on everything that he's doing and that everything he's ordering the police to do. You know, that really should tell you something. It's amazing the amount of unrest that this fool Biden has caused. Pardon me, not fool. Genocidal psychopath. I started all of this for American imperial interests. The supporting of the Palestinian people being slaughtered, exterminated as a race of people, just to serve the national interests of the United States. And the fucking mental gymnastics people go through to defend Biden and the Democrat Party at this point.
But do you want Trump to win?
Or what? He'll send the police in to beat up people who disagree with him? You know, like that? What's that comic I saw the other day? With the one saying, vote for me or Trump will do this. Yeah. If at this point you still can't get it through your head that you don't have a choice in America, that somehow you still think the country is that the system is still a democracy, you're a fool. And you are desperate to try to believe that it is. There is something wrong with you. Because if you still want to believe that at this point, you're pretty much the same genocidal monster as Joe is.
Thank you for watching. If you like this program, then please head over to my Patreon page and set up a monthly donation. It's your donations that keep this program running. Also, if you would like, please rate, comment, subscribe, and share in various social media.